Why, hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is where I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. Once again, I'm back playing Alan Wake. Yeah, the Xbox 360 version by backwards compatibility on the Xbox Series X. And yeah, I am in chapter 5 right now? We've just gotten past the part where we're on the old guy's farm with that awesome combat section on that stage, literal stage. And we took a chopper to find the Lady of the Light, and now that's where we are. So yeah, and also we got attacked by birds, so we might have to deal with those things. Load up our save file on our virtual Xbox 360 memory unit. Make sure that the ah, crap. Apparently I don't have a gun or anything other than the flashlights. I do have a big flashlight, but not the lantern. So yeah, here I am, playing more Alan Wake. It's a good game. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this game is, obviously I think it's underrated, but I think this game got like a lot of hate back in the day from like a lot of people that I follow, but I think it's a great game. And I'm definitely looking forward to the sequel when it comes out later this year. And in preparation for that, I'm playing this, but I'm also going to be playing the DLC, which I never played, as well as the expansion, American Nightmare. And I never played that either. Alright, got a revolver and ammo.
I have to do something about the chain for the door to open.
What's that thing? Yeah. Can I just shoot it? If this were Max Payne, that's how you would do it, but apparently not in Alan Wake. By the way, I did confirm that they are doing remakes of the first two Max Payne games. Remedy is collaborating with, was it Activision or Rockstar to make those. Yeah, I'll probably get those games as well. Of course, makes it less likely that I'll just play through the original games again, original releases of them, because, like, oh, I can just wait. Alright, let's see here. Can I hop into this van? Huh. The darkness wears her face or veils it? Wears it, okay. Alright, well, let me take a look around here to see if I can find anything that will actually help me get past this. A shining light at it does nothing. Well, it's like I said, in Max Payne, you would shoot the chain, and that would break it, and you just left the door open. It's not letting me do that, so clearly something else is going on here. How bad is it that I just started today's stream and I'm already stumped? It seems pretty bad. Not gonna lie, it seems pretty bad that I'm already at a loss for what to do. Okay, now I'm just thinking about, like, oh, how would other games solve this problem? Well, it's like, oh, if this were Half-Life 2, I'd get the gravity gun and then pick one of these things up and these explosives and launch it at that thing. That'd destroy it, right? I'm not really concerned about ammo at the moment because I'm at a thing where I can place like this. Here we go. Apparently, my aim was just really bad. Holy crap. Great. Well, at least now I know what to do. Well, this is not me getting off to a good start, that's for sure. I like how they're immediately positioned to hit you no matter where you are. Okay. The fact that they can throw things at me is kind of crap. Why is this like the hardest section of the game I've encountered so far? They always interrupt my shots there, and it's annoying. Alright. Alright, I made it past that annoying part somehow. Ay, caramba. Yeah, I really needed some sort of crowd control to effectively deal with that situation, and I didn't have it. Like, anything would have been better than... I don't know. Maybe I just needed to run into the light, or... I don't think that door actually opened until I dealt with that stuff, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if I had this stuff, holy crap, it would have been a lot easier. Oh well. Such is life, I suppose. Okay. Jumping in these games has always been awkward. Not just Alan Wake, but Max Payne as well. Radial time.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
Okay, that's like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna get a copyright something. So hopefully we can, okay, I should have used something bigger on that guy. Okay, come on. By the way, the reason why you said that they remind him of Old Gods of Asgard is because it's the same people doing the singing in both cases. Okay, this is not good. Get out of this situation. And then maybe get away from the copyrighted music. There's no, like, iframes whatsoever, so you're just getting, oh, okay. Walk into one of those lights, and they all just disappear. Okay, let's see here. Trying to keep talking, talk. I'll just get away from that stuff.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
Is that the power station? I assume so. There's a chance I missed something in there, but yeah. Supplies. Here we go. Okay, so supposedly this lady we're looking to seek out, the Lady of the Light, the crazy lady who's obsessed with changing light bulbs everywhere. She's the one who's been leaving these light supplies and these markers for me to find. Uh-oh, I don't have a hard hat. Oh well. All right. In case you're wondering, no, there's no crouching in this game, so I can't just walk under that. I have to shut that thing off. Or maybe that's not the way I'm supposed to go. For some reason I thought that would turn off the generators. Alright. Yeah, I'm a little disturbed I haven't come across any, what do you call, manuscript pages yet, but... I still had the pistol. I thought I had the shotgun equipped. Oh well. Okay. We should probably just have this thing on hand because these guys are appearing out of nowhere in very close quarter situation. And there's a lot more big guys too. Look at this.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
Back during Thomas Zane's time, I'm guessing? Back when the old guards of Asgard were still playing music? Making music? It's been over 10 years since I played this game, so it's like there's a lot of these story beats that I don't remember. Quite frankly, it's probably a lot that I didn't even pay attention to at the time. You think I'll be able to get through here at some point? I don't know, but I can't do that yet anyway. Okay, now I'm just surrounded by electricity here. That seemed like a decent way to handle that situation. I mean, it worked. Is that a what is that? I don't know. There's a chair with a manuscript page up there. Guessing I need to activate this lift. Thinking, oh, those flashbangs? No, they're empty beer cans.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story. But the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
It's just one little problem. That cabin doesn't actually exist anymore. How do we get to a place that doesn't exist? I say to myself. Ah. Apparently that was the way out. So I'm sure not getting through that way. All right. So wondering, they really want me to take fall damage here? It's not that much, but still. Oh yeah, just drop down there. Okay, I got it. Okay. any chance that any of these vehicles are actually working? Definitely not this one.
I couldn't get across until I found a way to turn the bridge.
Oh yeah, it's a turning bridge. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Okay. This section is reminding me of that one circular part of Control. With a rotating thing. Oh yeah, we got something coming. Probably birds. But you never know.
Or birds.
Might as well stay on this side because it's going to take me over there anyway.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. We'll give you support.
What does that mean? Hold on, I gotta watch this episode of Night Springs.
Dreaming of being butterflies or butterflies that dream of being men. Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence.
She shouts out, "Stop watching TV and start moving again."
Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
That would be me. The absence of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me? Oh, Lydia. Thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
Like no good way to set up a good viewing angle here.
Oh, that's amazing. Isn't it just? I found it here this morning. It's like it isn't there, but I can't look straight at it.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
How did you get here?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
No way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, I was doing so well, too. I came up with two old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start, but I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
Oh my.
Listen, please, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic? Is that
Okay.
too moronic?
A literal plot hole.
Who can tell? It's a fine line between the stupid and the sublime.
Why not?
Springs.
Alright. Well, I can say I found the next episode, the 5th episode of Night Springs. Hey, do you think that there's going to be more of those in like the DLC or American Nightmare? Okay, the way they have these cars littered like this, it definitely seems like I should be able to drive one of them, right? Apparently not. Loose gravel. We've got the loosest gravel in town here, folks. Alright, oh yeah, mobile spotlight. A mobile checkpoint. I'll be honest with you, I do not remember this part. Alright. Yeah. Super rock. Okay, come on. What? I did not do good there. Alright. Now these guys are annoying with their range. Alright. I guess that went better. Still not great. Definitely seems like I should be able to find something around here. But I'm not seeing anything at all, so yeah. Ooh, yoink. I guess that's something. Ah, here's an arrow. Okay. What do we got here? Flare guns and flare gun ammo and flashbangs. That's literally the best thing I could get out of that. Guess the only thing better would be like, oh, you want the high-powered lantern? Yeah, I'll take that. Let's not stand underneath that thing. I think it's going to collapse. Okay, what? It's a cheap way of getting in some extra hits. Drop a bunch of fast-moving enemies right behind you. Alright,
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Oh. I'm guessing the crazy light lady either works here or lives here.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you. It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me
Yeah,
back
this
to
is
the
what I
cabin?
want.
Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Alright. Hold on, let me just collect enough supplies so I don't go out, so I can go out there with fully armed and such. But yeah, I got the big, there's a regular lantern and a high-powered lantern. So there's like 4 different levels of flashlight. I guarantee you I missed that thermos the first time I played this game.
Very few people can. Yes, please. Take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's work, don't we?
I guess I'm heading in that
Hurry!
direction then.
The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
Maybe not. Interesting, no revolver ammo in there, but I do have like 6 flare gun shots, and I'm gonna make sure I use them, because hey, guess what? Use it or lose it with this stuff. They don't let you carry anything over from chapter to chapter. I'm doing bad with this shotgun ammo here.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Of course, I'm going to look around over here. It might be a manuscript page or something. Almost getting to the point where I have more, what do you call it, flare gun ammo than shotgun ammo, which is not good. It's not good. Is that
I
it?
could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Okay. I have a lantern on me right now, so that's
If
not
I
a
could
problem.
figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
Let's poke around. Guessing we want all three of these things closed. Look at that. I'm gonna say we probably don't want to fall in there. We're gonna be attacked as soon as we push this button, right? Alright.
Who designs these things?
Okay.
Who designs these things? The transformer yard went dark and bad. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good.
I definitely don't remember this part. Oh wow. I expected something like that. So I was at least somewhat prepared. Alright. No. Yeah, I know, I used 3 flashbangs for that, but yeah, I felt the situation called for that. And I was right. Hello? You gonna let me out? Let me in? Oh, here we go. That's why I don't have any more shotgun ammo after that. Okay.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go. This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident.
What?
And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young
So Thomas Zane's responsible
perhaps
for all
you're a
this?
smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. He was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built
Yeah.
the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are characters trapped in a story you have written. And none of us will survive to see the end. If the darkness isn't stopped, she'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man.
Are you
Saved
really
us both.
opening something that
The
slowly?
darkness stays with you. You sustain. This pipe will take us directly.
I
to the
decided since I was so
well.
low on shotgun ammo, I might as well
Call
get a
my
hunting
friends, Tell
rifle.
them where we're going. Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! Sweet love!
Barry!
That's not a good sign.
Barry!
The helicopter crash?
We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
I mean, the fact that I'm helping people out makes me anything but
At least I
selfish.
didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Besides, I've been fighting the darkness for quite a while now.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Yeah, that's basically what it sounded like. Okay, now it's just pointing me in the direction of the critical path, I think. Was there anything else useful here? Oh well. Nope. Ooh, don't. I almost ran right off the cliff. Like a moron, I ran off the cliff straight to my death. Hopeful that this wider beam is more effective against the birds. Alright. That went pretty well. You don't always have to intensify the beam. Sometimes you just shine it at them like it is normally, and it will still be effective, especially against smaller, weaker enemies like these birds. It's one way of conserving battery power. There's a lot of these things. Holy crap. You know, the flares are surprisingly ineffective against these things because the birds are smart enough to just stay away from you until the flare expires. Okay, so that's the critical path. So I want to take this one, right? In case you're wondering, no, the game's not letting me run on this thing. Never mind, this just takes me back exactly where I was. You know, this would be like the worst possible time for them to attack me when I'm crossing this bridge, this log here. Worst possible time for me, best possible time for them. Alright. Use the helicopter.
Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, But as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Ah, that's an expensive piece of machinery they won't be able to replace anytime soon. Perfectly honest, a town this small, I'm surprised it has something like this at all. Alright. Let's keep looking.
Barry! Barry! Hang in there, I'm coming! Get the hell back, you freaks!
You know when
Alright.
to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
What does that mean?
Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Ah, laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Here we go. Yoink, yoink. Hold on, campers. I need to check the, what do you call it, this building here. Really? Nothing? Not even a manuscript page? Eh. Worst cabin ever. Okay. In the shed, that's equally helpful. Or unhelpful. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Cliffside, light source. I guess I'll run towards that then.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs.
Yeah, you keep
Oh,
workshopping
jeez.
that there,
Here we
Barry.
go again. Oh, I should have kept that gym membership.
You see
And that's
those
what everyone
lights?
says.
That's the elevator we need to take.
You can't beat a good mind.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere! Oh crap, there's more than one of them!
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Really? That's the thing that's impossible?
Al! Do something! Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... wow. I think we're okay.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes
You shouldn't have
open.
eaten that burrito then. I don't know. The taken are filled with the darkness. With darkness.
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
I don't know the elevator's number. What do I say when it picks up? Okay, I have an obscene amount of flare gun ammo.
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming! We have to hold them off! Shooting! Hitting her! Freeze!
Oh no! I swear, this is the slowest elevator in the world.
Hey, what?
It's almost here! Just hold on! Hitting her! Shooting!
It's here! Ow! Let's go! Al, hit the button!
Because you obviously couldn't hit it. Okay.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Okay, so what part
Let's
of
be
Thomas
careful,
Zane
okay?
is more unbelievable than everything else you've seen today?
Jeez, I hate this.
Just saying. Wasn't your helicopter just taken down by a flock of birds?
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door.
Isn't that like more unbelievable than anything else? Just saying.
I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in. We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You
So
guys
much
go
for me
ahead and
getting
find
in.
Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Please be careful.
So I go in without any backup. Okay.
Just look after yourself.
You gotta be kidding me. Down, boy.
Okay. I guess I did okay with that.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Well, hopefully whatever's in the shoebox is important and actually helpful. He left a half-eaten candy bar. No, I cursed Thomas Zane. As I was also allergic to the nuts that were in it. Okay, that's not. Okay, so there goes most of the lights. And here comes the boss. When they're dive bombing you like that, I guess that's a good time to use the thing. I don't see any more enemies, but the music's still playing. Eh. Funny thing is, I actually have more flare gun ammo than I do flares. And yet, still, I don't use them. Bet you dollars to donuts, I'm going to be using that thing.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
It's like a turret from like a Halo Gears of War game. Just got to feather it a little bit.
You will go no further.
Okay. There goes my flashlight. This seems like an excellent time to resist my urge to explore things. Wasn't sure if I was actually going to move that thing. What was that? Can you tell me what's going on here?
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
The room she's guarding isn't the only thing that's well lit.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point, north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
A vault. In a room with vaulted ceilings. Okay.
And I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would
the
turn
clicker's
on a
in there.
magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
That's a bold proclamation there. Alright. That's a fitting chapter end, don't you think? And here's that copyrighted music. Okay, come on.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
I believe this is the last chapter of this game. Of course, I still have the 2 bits of DLC and the standalone expansion, American Nightmare. Apparently we're back in New York City again, 2 years ago.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain.
A little Max Payne.
Self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
That's literally what this is, isn't it?
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Oh dear. Is it gonna make a sound? Oh yeah, it did.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
He is always awake. Awake. Alan Wake. I don't know. So do you think the Max Payne remakes are going to be made using the same engine that they made Control with, and that they're making Alan Wake 2 with? Hope so.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
The Golden Desert Eagles from Max Payne. Of course I'm going to look around.
You have one new message. Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. That she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
It's funny, either the wife or the agent are both trying to run my life, as if I'm incapable of running it myself. Just saying, it's kind of
I'd been a guest on the
condescending.
talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Gallic Show.
Can I go up to the balcony?
Thank you, everybody.
Of course not.
We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm
Well,
over it.
7 a.m. is midnight somewhere.
Goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Not so quiet as it turns out. Sure hope I didn't miss any thing insignificant there.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return.
Guess I could have watched more of that show, but eh.
I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
He thinks he's not going to see Al again.
See you later.
Okay, so why did he decide he needed to do this alone? Backup is always helpful.
When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
So that dam wasn't on Cauldron Lake, was it?
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Alright. Doesn't seem to be like anything around here. I mean, I could take a look at the sign, I guess. So yeah, got our advertising here. It's not letting me look at the sign. Alright. So, Cauldron Lake, how far away is that from here? Still have one more episode of Night Springs to watch. No, I have not actually been able to go into those trailers, so I don't no reason to try now. I'll check out over there if I can. Okay, so combat only takes place at night, right? So unless, like, night were to suddenly fall, I'm safe. But I also have, like, the UI stuff here, so maybe that could happen. Like, it wouldn't be... and I can collect stuff, too. Oh yeah, there's definitely something over here. That's nothing. Yeah, this music is definitely a little unsettling. Which I suppose is the point. But, I guess I found the thing here. Let's get back to the Jeep and keep going. Tunnel. Go check out this barn here, or house, or whatever it is. Watch, that's the only thing here. Think I can ram this door open? Probably not. Yeah, don't do that. Let me guess, I'm going to enter the tunnel and it's going to be nighttime when I get out.
Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
I will kill your wife.
And like I said,
the Dark Presence was no longer trying to capture the Rider so he could create the ending it wanted. The Rider knew too much.
There's a lot of missing pages in this chapter.
Left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the Rider from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
A bunch of it is like stuff I can only find on the higher difficulty settings, so I'm actually only missing one page I could get. Alright. Take a peek in here.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Alright. A whole lot of rules here. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the rifle. Think I'll see a TV somewhere around here.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Yeah, he trashed it good, didn't he? Why did he keep calling me by a different name? Do you think he'll ever explain that? It's an awfully big kitchen setup for such a small hotel room. I don't know. No TV though.
Could have fooled me, pal.
I was kind of hoping that there would be an obvious TV in one of these rooms. I'd have the last episode of Night Springs on it. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. There are really only 4 units in this complex. This building. I guess so. Crappy motel, I guess. All right. Just wasting time here. Come on. Oops. My bad. Okay, let's not stop. Come on. I thought that was a flare. I don't see anything else. Yet the music is still doing its thing, though. Okay, nice and slow, give my battery time to recharge. Alright, I don't like this bridge. So far, so good, I guess.
Nice to see you, too.
Made it through that somehow. And now I can't see what I'm running into. Yeah, it's a ghost monster truck. I know that thing's still out there. Maybe this truck will help me. I don't see it. Oh well. All right. It's pulling out all the stops, isn't it? I know I don't have to be doing this, but I feel compelled to do it for some reason. Ah, that took care of that faster. I probably shouldn't have done that, though. Okay, what? Stupid game. Okay, leave me alone. Okay, what? Wow, that was annoying. There were a lot of those guys there. Like, holy crap. I could not target these barrels to save my own life. So it made it even worse. Every time I tried to target it, I would either miss or I'd get hit by an enemy projectile. Not cool, man. Not cool.
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The Dark Presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there. Trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
It'd be real bad if I had to play that sequence again. Wish I could find the place that had the last episode of Night Springs, wherever that is. Whatever it ends up being. It's like, oh. The fact that it's night makes it harder to see anything. Something. There's a lot of something, maybe. Or maybe a whole lot of nothing. We'll have to find out. Jerks. All right. Before entering the yard. Great. You know, the only guns in this game are the ones you have to reload each bullet individually. There's no, like, magazine weapons in this, as far as I can tell. I guarantee you I miss coffee thermoses. I miss plenty of them. That's alright, that's not the stuff I'm really looking for anyway. It's the, manuscript pages. And of course anything that might actually be, you know, useful. Glad I paid attention to what I was doing there. That would have been a waste of a flare bullet. Still no sign of a TV. Something's definitely walking around down there. You can hear it in the speakers. Oh well. Wish it would stop because it's annoying. I think I'd rather have this truck. Seems a little sturdier. I wonder if this arrow just points to the same place where I just came from. Sure looks like it. Alright. There's the jerk who's been running around. Hopefully. Well, I guess I opened this gate. That's what I was going in there for. Didn't realize the gate was closed. Or that it was even there. And this is what a junkyard looks like. In this game. Okay. Yeah, I see a thermos over there. I'll go grab it. It's not that I'm actively looking for them, but if I see it, I'll grab it. I really want to be driving around what might be well, certainly a possessed magnetic crane. Turn on me at any moment. Don't exactly have a choice here.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Glad I'm paying attention here. I don't know why that had to result in that light turning off, but okay. Messing around with that thing. Seemed like the right call to make, and it was. You know, there's quite a few driving sequences in this game, isn't there? Is that the truck I was driving? I can't remember. Or I just run towards the light. Not bother with these jerks. Carrying on. In about 10 minutes or so, I'm going to call it a stream because I'm getting close to the 2-hour mark. I should be able to finish. I should definitely be able to finish the main part of this game this week. And in fact, I should also get a good start on the DLC, too. I think. We'll see. Is that a fire in the distance? I think it is.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
That's a lot to ask for. Alright. Not a lot of, what do you call it, manuscript pages around here. Oh yeah, this is definitely a combat arena. big light source up ahead. Wonder what it is.
I will never give her to you.
Okay. Why does this look like an old west town? Probably because it is. It's interesting how it never gives you like an option for an upgraded revolver. That's a floodlight, so I should probably be running towards that after I'm done screwing around anyway. Oh yeah, there's a lot of crap here. Stupid guys with chainsaws. There we go. Keep thinking they're going to be the guys who chainsaw from Resident Evil 4, where they're going to chainsaw my head off. That once happened to me once I was playing that game on the PS2, and I decided, nope, never letting that happen again. Amazing, no sign of a TV yet. I'll probably get to the next checkpoint and then call it a stream.
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Yeah. I seem to be stuck at the moment. Okay, never mind. I was hoping that was Cauldron Lake for a moment. Alright, well, there's a checkpoint, and I think I'm going to call it a stream here, folks. But before I go, I want to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people take time out of their day to watch my streams, whether it be live or even in archive form. As a quick reminder, I do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Wednesday through Sunday. So, my plan is, tomorrow morning, I'll be back here, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more of my playthrough of Alan Wake on the Xbox Series X with under backwards compatibility, and I should be able to make my way to Cauldron Lake and perhaps finish the main part of Alan Wake. But until then, take it easy.